Hello techies, welcome you all guys in my YouTube channel The BotMan, where I am going to help you in enhancing your knowledge in the field of one of the most enhancing technology, which is none other than the RPA, also known as Robotic Process Automation. But before we start this, let me tell you what topics we are going to cover in this video. Usually, people start this kind of session by telling others what is RPA and what is it all about. But the topic that I am going to cover first is why RPA, means what kind of agenda we will going to fulfill after learning RPA. Then once we get aware about the RPA technology, I will letting you know what is RPA. After covering all this, I will help you guys to bring all this into a single picture, which will help you in becoming a successful RPA geek. Then, we will try to understand the direct and indirect benefits of using RPA in today's corporate world. Then, at the end of this session, I have one surprise question for my viewers that will help us to break the myth that most of the people have while opting RPA as their career option. So without any delay, let's get started. Now, I'm going to present you one mini project that I created so that you guys can easily understand the scenario through which I'm going to tell you what RPA is all about. So let's take you to my Blue Prism portal. So this is how the Blue Prism portal actually looks like. And this is the project that I have created so that you guys will get easily familiar about the working of RPA. And for that, I have automated the MakeMyTrip.com website, which is actually one of the leading websites to reserve hotel rooms, railway and flight tickets and many more. Moreover, here we are going to get the details of the available flights for our journey. For example, I wanted to know the details like cost, departure time and arrival time of some flights that will run from one airport to another on a particular date. So for that, I will write an email to myself having to and fro airport names, date on which I wanted to travel, and the number of passenger we are. Then I will run the program. Then after few minutes, I will receive an email which contain one Excel file having results like airplane names, cost and travel timings in it. Seems interesting and complicated, but no, it is not. Later on, I will show you that. So this is my Gmail account, and as you can see that there is no email available here. So let me write an email first and send it to myself with the airport code details, that is from Bengaluru to Pune. And for date, let's say we want the flights of 28 March 2022 and we have two passengers who wanted to board the flight. And here I am going to send it to myself. And here I got an email which is sent it by me to me. I will go to my program and run this. And here it start running and fetching the details available in email. Now here the website is open and it start filling the details. Now it is extracting the flight's required information. Yes, the extraction was done and the browser get closed. Now till then, let's wait for the process to get completed. So alright, it's done now. Let's check my Gmail if I got an email. So as you can see that here I have got an email having subject line details of flight, having one attachment also. Let's open it. So as you can see that I have got all this information in just one click. So this tool is that much interesting and helpful that you can do all this tedious task by doing some automation easily once you get the knowledge about RPA. Let us get back to the slide and start the session once again. As you guys already know that the RPA is quite a buzzword in the industry. Therefore, to provide you better understanding, I am going to explain you why we should use RPA by sharing one more scenario based example with you. So let's imagine that there is a bank in your town where an accountant named Gary was working, whose daily task was to handle several invoices and to collect the required informations like customer name, date of birth and the transactions done between the customer and the bank. Then all the collected information get copied into the Excel sheet and by the end of the day, he has to send that sheet to his manager. In the initial days of his working, Gary found all that tasks are quite easy and interesting. But after doing all the tedious and repetitive tasks for few months, he get bored and tired, due to which he start doing mistakes and gets scolded by their manager. And now Gary is very sad. But wait, then he got to know about RPA, which actually helps him a lot. Hey, but how? Let's take a look at that. In RPA, we create a bot whose task is to do all the things that Gary used to do regularly. Like, now the bot will extract all the informations from the invoices, then copy that information in the Excel file and send that to the manager. Now, Gary is very happy and can plan something productive which can help him in his growth. And this is how RPA provide ease in our daily routine work. So, I hope now you are all able to establish a better understanding about how RPA work. But let me tell you, this is just a glimpse of RPA. And as I told you before, that soon we will going to implement such more scenarios. And now it's time to get aware about some basic terminologies which will help you to understand that what RPA actually is. So as I already told you that RPA's full form is Robotic Process Automation, where R stands for robotic, means to mimic the digital task that usually done by human. P stands for process, means to perform certain sequences of action to accomplish tasks. Let me tell you this by giving you an example. Making tea, we need to follow certain tasks like we need to boil water first, then add tea leaves and sugar, and after that you need to add milk to it, and now your tea is ready to serve. At last, but not the least, A stands for automation, means when an object performs our desired task without human intervention. Now let me conclude this for you. Robotic Process Automation, also known as RPA, is a software technology that make it easy to build, deploy and manage software robots that emulates human actions interacting with digital system and software. Now, after getting knowledge about what is RPA and why do we use RPA, let me tell you some of the major benefits of using RPA in the industry. First, increase productivity. Remember Gary the banker? So once the bot get deployed, now Gary can learn and will face some more career related challenges which will help him to do some brainstorming which results him to do something more interesting and productive. Second, increase efficiency. As we all know that a normal employee can do a job for almost 9 hours a day, but after using an automated bot who can work 24/7 for you, which directly means now you can complete more tasks in a day, which will leads to make your organization more profitable. Third, enhance accuracy. After doing research, it is found that comparably, bots take less time than humans to perform same amount of tasks with a more precision than human usually do. So we can say that the bot can do the same task in a less amount of time with the same or more accuracy. Fourth, reduces cost. As I told you before that the bot is faster, efficient and accurate than humans. So in place of human employee, we can use a single bot who will work 24/7 without getting tired, which can help in reducing the company's expenditure, which they use to spend on n number of employees and make the company profitable. Fifth, increase scalability and security. We can scale the performance of the bot according to our needs. Also, as there is no human intervention, so there is very less possibilities for the breachment of confidential data, which means our company's security get enhanced. So, for making all this possible and to implement and deployment of the bot, we require a tool which can help us to make it all possible, and for that there are many tools available in the market. Some of the mostly used tools are Blue Prism, UiPath, Pega, Automation Anywhere and many more. But let me tell you guys, the tool that I am going to use during my all session for the implementation and deployment of the bot is none other than the Blue Prism tool. Now, here comes one of my favorite part of this video. Why this is my favorite part? Because here I am going to try to give answers of some of the interview related questions or some mythbuster question as well. So let's see what questions we have today in our quest. For today, we have one of the mostly asked question, That is, did the number of jobs actually get affected after introducing RPA in the market? Let me try to give you the answer of this. So, according to me, my answer would be that RPA is a double-edged sword. And I am saying this because basically it's a software robot application where bots are implemented which are programmed by using artificial intelligence and machine learning that replicates the action of a human being. Since it is an automated bot, so it don't have any kind of capability to think and to make decision accordingly. Also, artificial intelligence still need training from humans to perform any task. These technologies are therefore not entirely independent from humans, nor they are currently able to reproduce the high-level thinking of which humans are capable. RPA will lead to some job losses, but more importantly, it will enable employees to be more productive and focused to their task. So thank you guys. From my side, this is the end of this session, as this video is just to provide you the brief idea about robotic process automation. But if you still have any query, you can directly ask me by posting them in the comment box. And at last, I would like to say, if you really like this video, you can provide your response by hitting that like button. Also, for further new videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel, and for the latest update, you can also hit the bell icon.